Welcome to our video series on offering instant software downloads to your visitors. In this video, we'll show you how to use password access functionality with your software. I have my folder open here, which contains the graphic files and my web pages, which make up the Instant Web Quiz software, the eBook that has the code, the JavaScript code, to create the functionality of the software. And there's the project file for this eBook. So now, if I were to double-click the .exe file, which is the eBook file, and if I scroll down, click to access the software, as you can see, this style of eBook basically takes web pages and bundles them together into a self-contained website. So it works just like a normal website, but it's bundled together into a single eBook. So I scroll down and go to the Advanced feature, Multiple Choice Quizzes, and by clicking Now, I'm taken straight there. So it all works as it should. But in my full version of the software, which I've sold, I make the multiple choice quiz function an upsell. So let's exit this. And you may want to consider making areas of your software an upsell within your eBook. Because of course that way, let's say you have advanced features of the software. You can then make more money from customers who have purchased the software and then may want to access more functionality. Of course, you don't want to shortchange your customers. You want to give your customers a good software product to start off with, a software product that does what it says in the sales materials. But also, this is a further opportunity to profit from the software by having more functionality and, as I mentioned, by making it an upsell within the product. And here's how you can do this using the eBook compiler software. Okay, the first step, of course, is to open up the project and the eBook software. So there's my project file, project.aep. Double-click and maximize this. And to enable this upsell feature, first of all, go to the Security tab. Password Protection. Let's just double-click here. And the current security options are allow users to print, yes. Allow users to copy, no. Password Protection System, yes. Advanced. Generally, I don't change these. That works okay in my experience. Cancel. Then we go here. Add. And enter a password. You can enter multiple passwords, but I find just entering one works fine. But obviously, make your password difficult to guess. But in this instance, I'm going to use 12345 and add it, and that's it. So let's OK that. And next, if you go to the Files tab, here are all the files in our eBook creation folder. The web pages ending in .html. The graphic files, as you can see. So what we want to do is choose the password-protected file. And in this case, the password-protected file is this web page, here, multiplechoicequiz.html. And of course, you can have multiple password-protected pages if you want. Actually, let's do that now. Let's choose that both of these pages here, the single answer quiz code and the multiple choice quiz code, are both password-protected. So to make these clear, I'm going to click on these dividers and let's make these columns smaller. We don't need these. And actually, as a side issue, I generally make the searchable and contents functionality disabled. I generally don't want that. So right-click, get rid of searchable, get rid of the in table of contents. And then you have to do the same for all the other web pages. It's a bit of a side issue, but let me just get this out of the way. Okay, the last one. Right. So now, these two pages are going to be password protected. So right-click, Password Protection, and you can see Protected appears in this column. And again, right-click, Password Protection, OK. And then the final step. If you go to System Pages, double-click anywhere. Go to the Password Protected tab. OK. Password Protection Page Contents. You could have a page here which prompts for the password, which is automatically generated by the software. Or what I recommend is a custom page, a custom web page, so you can click here, choose My Own Page, and Password File. This is a page your customers see when they haven't enabled all of the eBook, as you'll see. The page I want is this, passwordprotected.html. OK that, and that's done. So now I can save. And build. Or actually, alternatively, I can go build and build. And it says it's excluding from this build the previous eBook, the previous version of the eBook which I compiled. Obviously, you don't want to compile an eBook into an eBook, so that's perfectly logical. And that's done. OK, go back to the folder, and there's our eBook. If I double-click to open, there's our intro passage. Not very helpful. Scroll down, click here, scroll down again. So now, either of these links, the single answer question link or the multiple choice quizzes link, they should both take me to the page that asks for, well, that offers the upsell, basically. So let's click. And it does. If I scroll past these ads, you see here's the upsell page. Create single answer and multiple choice quizzes. If you'd like to create, okay, the text here does not match up to what I've done because generally the upsell is only to access the multiple choice quiz. But in this example, as you've seen, I've set both the single answer and multiple choice quizzes as password protected, just for this example. So here's the intro text with some pictures of what they'd be able to access. And if I scroll down, it tells the customer how to access. So if I click here, this opens up a web browser that should go straight to an order page. Okay, the browser is loading in the background, so it should be up on the screen at any moment. Okay, not a very developed order page. And a very inexpensive upsell, as you can see. So back to the eBook, and there are a few more instructions. How to use your password. Click on the password button, enter the password, and that's it. And actually, that's one mistake I've made. The password button is not here. So if I exit the ebook, go back to the project, the ebook project, and go back to the User Interface tab, double-click anywhere, and what I need is the Password Toolbar button. And there it is, Toolbar Password button. Tick that. OK, and rebuild. So build and build. Done. Back to the folder. Double-click it to open it up. Back to the table of contents. Scroll down again. Now, clicking on the single answer quiz link, again, it takes me to the sales page within the ebook. Or if I go back and go to the multiple choice quiz link, I get the same. So now it tells me how to use your password. First of all, click on the password button here. As you can see, the password button has now appeared in the toolbar. And the password is 12345. OK, correct password. So it's immediately enabled all the pages of the ebook. So this has automatically taken me to the link I clicked on, which is the multiple choice quiz page. So if I scroll down, you see that I can create single and multiple choice questions here. So let's go home. Let's scroll down, back to the table of contents, and now both the single answer questions and the multiple choice questions quiz links are active. So that's how you enable. Actually, let me demonstrate that by clicking on the single answer quiz link. OK, and this is how it looks. It just has, you can create single answer questions here. Let's go back. Let's just go back to the table of contents. So that's how you can use password access functionality within your ebooks, within your software, so you can make more income from the software you create.